All right, it's Friday morning. The weekend is almost here, and I know you're going to have fun things planned. You might be going to a lake or to a pool or riding a jet ski, but all that fun can very often lead to ER visits. And there's something called the July effect, which means it could be a dangerous time to go to the ER. So we wanted to find out if this was true and do some investigating. Our medical reporter, Rosemarie Beltz, is here with us this morning to explain. All right, girl, what is the July effect?
Okay, so hopefully nobody ends up in the ER, but if you do, the July effect is this theory, this idea that you're not getting as good care in July. You might not have as an experienced provider, and that there's an uptick in medical mistakes because in July, new doctors, residents, nurses, healthcare workers start their training in July.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, we have teaching hospitals here in South Carolina, Prisma Health Teaching Hospital, but just because there's students there doesn't mean you're getting lesser care.
No, not at all. And in fact, with teaching hospitals, you might have all these new people training, but you're going to have really experienced providers, right, that are, supervising them. You're also going to have cutting edge technology. You're going to have resources that you might not have in a smaller private hospital. So definitely don't be scared away from that.
Okay, good. Now,
Yes.
What did this new research in this study say?
So this new research, I found it really interesting because they looked at specifically just heart surgery, and they looked at data throughout the year, and they did not find an increase in medical mistakes or anything of that nature when it comes to having heart surgery. And they looked at quite a bit of research. Yeah.
Okay, so we know that we want to stay safe this weekend. We want to be healthy, but if we have to go to the hospital, if we have to go to the ER, what are some of the things that we should have on us or take in with us to make sure that we do have a positive experience?
Of course, and that's a really great question. So before that even happens, right, take a list of your medications, especially if you have a chronic medical condition. You are on many medications. Take an index card, write them down, write the name of your doctor, their phone number. Put it in a Ziploc bag. Make sure it's waterproof too. We're in hurricane season. It's not a bad idea.
Very smart.
Very smart. And also, when you do go to the hospital, bring an advocate. That in case of emergency person, have one. Friend, neighbor, use that person who can speak for you in case you're not able to speak.
And remember the things the doctor tells you too. I've been in that situation that you're so upset because you're sick. You're like, now what did he tell me or she tell me I was supposed to do?
Right. You don't hear anything when you're not feeling well.
Right.
And to translate all that. Also, when you do go to the doctors, when somebody new comes in the room, tell them your name. Tell them why you're there to make sure these mistakes don't happen. Know your allergies, things like that will decrease.
All right, great information. Our health reporter, Rosemarie Beltz, thank you for being with us this morning. You keep all of that in mind, but we hope everybody has a safe weekend.